Alright, so welcome guys to another video, and today we have a really exciting product. This is the AZ09. So this is a TWS Bluetooth adapter for your IEMs. So basically you can make your wired IEMs into a wireless pair, and this much like the TRN that we reviewed before. And the previous TRN, I didn't like it that much, and for me this is now a better version, and we're gonna find out why in this video. Big thanks to KZ themselves for sending this over. Links down below for their shop. So looking at the box itself, actually it's nicely packaged here. KZ AZ09 TWS HD Bluetooth upgrade ear hooks. You're getting a 2-pin connector here as well. So at the back, you're getting ear hook design, fits the contour of the ear, supports AAC advanced audio coding transmission technology, better sound quality, smaller files as well, Bluetooth 5.2, charging case has a built-in 800 milliamperes of battery. The 800 milliampere is actually pretty big on this. So yeah, the specs I would say checks out. It doesn't have aptX though, so I would like aptX maybe in the future versions. But yes, this is just under $20, so nicely priced for something like this. But hopefully in the future we can get something like that with maybe an HD version of this. All right, opening it up, and you're getting actually a hard case here, which is quite cool. So yeah, before the TRN version actually is just a soft case, and that is a hard case now, and that actually is very welcome. I prefer a hard case more than a soft case in my opinion, because it will last you more so compared to the soft case. You have USB-C as well. So build quality, and this is actually really good for me. So first impressions, it feels solid in the hand. It's quite big as well. So this is maybe similar to the case that you're using with your IEMs already, so not that big for me. So for example, this is the case that I have with the Shure 846. This is a bit smaller compared to that, so not that bad in terms of the overall size. So this is still something that you can put easily in your bag. Also pretty thin as well, so not that thick overall. You have USB-C, and not a lot of information as well, and you're getting the KZ logo at the top. So the build quality in this maybe feels like the KZ S2. So matte in color, feels quite weighty in the hand, so pretty good for the price that you're paying for, I'd say. All right, so opening it up, so you have some magnets here as well, and you're getting a light here, which is cool. So I didn't expect that, and the light is pretty bright as well, and this is what you are getting. And yeah, I like that it's a hard case now. It feels better in the hand. And yeah, the build quality for me looks pretty cool as well. And actually in the inside, you're getting some maybe foams here, which is cool. So it will protect your IEM. So yeah, this is the case that you are getting, and yeah, it's contoured to the lobes itself, which is really cool. So yeah, for me this is more fitting compared to the previous TRN. So look at the adapters themselves. So it's actually quite light on this. You have ear hooks here, but the ear hooks is maybe similar to what you get with your wired counterparts. This is definitely very familiar, and you're getting also the more stable 2-pin connector as well. And actually, yes, the module at the back, it's not that big, so that falls to my preference, because I think for the TRN this is bigger compared to that, so it will be more troublesome to wear on the ear. This is going to be lighter, will be less obtrusive to wear on the ear, and might be comfortable to wear on the ear as well. So let's compare it quickly to the previous TRN version. All right, so this is the TRN version, and as you guys can see, this is smaller and more sleek as well. And this is a soft case also. And also looking at the lobes itself, as I've mentioned a while ago, the KZ is definitely maybe 2 times smaller in the module here, which is definitely something that I like. So this will be less troublesome to wear in the ear. And as you guys can see, the module in the TRN is really big here, and also more weighty as well on the ear. So yeah, I do prefer the KZ version in this one. This is a bit too big for my liking. And then looking at the inside as well, so for me, the KZ version is more sleek to look at. It's more solid. So it's a bit off for me that you have maybe a soft case and also hard, module inside, compared to this one that everything is hard case. Definitely feels more sleek to look at. So for me, yes, just the overall look, build quality, I like the AZ09 over the previous TRN. I don't have any major issues on this. All right, so for this comparison, we're gonna use the previous KZ ZSN. So this is the old version. So yeah. So the connector is similar to what we get with this TWS. So this is what it's gonna look like. So yeah, the module is not that big. fits really well for KZs overall, and also really stable as well. So this will hold in place here. So the new connector is really nice on this. And also putting it inside, this is what it's gonna look like. And actually, it's a nice showpiece here. The faceplate is facing towards you, so you have a nice look at your TWS. So yeah, for me, that's well thought of in my opinion. Closing it. So yeah, really sleek on this. It's now charging as well, and it's gonna light up when it's charging. And yeah, you're getting that charging indicator in front. And yeah, the charging indicator actually looks good for me as well. So yeah, overall build quality on this, really good. I don't have any gripes here. Overall, I do like that it's more solid feeling in the hand. You know, it's facing up. Everything fits nicely. So really cool on this. So definitely for me, I do like this over the TRN counterpart. Right, so this is what it looks like on the ear, and on the ear, it's really nice for me. It fits really well. And also, you know, the adapter at the back, it's not that big. So it's very comfortable to wear. So this is very similar to, you know, just wearing a wired IEM here. So the module at the back, I can't feel it that much. It's also light on the ear. So you can listen to this for a long listening session. So yeah, the fit on the ear, really nice on this. So yeah, for me, a fit on the ear is really surprising here overall. It's just maybe similar to my other TWSs. Maybe this is even lighter compared to the E10s, the KZ E10s, or similar to that. So that's actually surprising for me that you're getting, you know, this kind of adapter, this kind of form factor as well. That's really nicely fitting on the ear. So now let's listen to some tunes. So we're now listening to some Pull Me Under Theme Theater. So in this, the volume 50% gets to a good volume here. So it can power the ZSN Pro to pretty good volumes here. So, you know, even for, you know, more power hungry IEMs, this can work. In terms of the noise, I can still hear a bit of noise here, but not that bad compared to, you know, other adapters that I have checked out. So this is just a touch noisy for my liking. So maybe, you know, for more unsensitive IEMs, you will hear this more, so keep that in mind. But yeah, when you play the music, it's not that bad. You won't, you know, notice it that much here. In terms of the sound quality, it's not the most detailed adapter here, and also the sound stage is not that big, so it's not gonna be, you know, the best sounding adapter that you can buy. But it does go to a good volume here, and yeah, the sound stage is decent for me. Most of the sound quality is more in the relaxed side here. This is not gonna be the most you know, revealing adapter here, but what I like about it is you know, the volume goes to a pretty good level, so you can definitely power your IEMs, even more power hungry IEMs, because 50% of the volume powers the ZSN Pro to a good level here. So next we're listening to the NF Audio NA2 Pluses, and this is a $150 IEM just to test out if this can power more expensive IEMs. So firstly, in terms of the volume, this is similar to the KZ ZSN Pro. It can power this to a pretty good volume. I'm just using maybe 40% of the volume in my Galaxy S21 Ultra here. So for me, ample power here to power most you know, sub $100 IEMs. In terms of the sound quality, again, much like the KZZSN Pro X's, the sound stage is not that big for me. Also, the detail retrieval, not the most detailed pair. So yes, this won't be the most technically you know, capable adapter here overall, but it does resolve pretty decent, I would say. You know, for some casual listening, you won't have any problems with this one. But of course, for more critical listening, I would go a wired counterpart, or maybe, of course, buy an amplifier if you want, you know, the utmost sound quality. So it's decent, it's usable for casual listening, pretty good, but not the most technically capable here. But firstly, you know, using the NF Audio NA2 Pluses, I really enjoyed the listen on this, because yeah, for me, it's I felt that it's a game changer, because I can now use IEMs that's like the NF Audio NA2 Pluses, which you cannot find in TWS world. Now you can use it wireless, and that's you know, definitely an advantage, and really comfortable to wear. It just feels like a usual TWS, and that's really surprising for me. In terms of the Bluetooth range, this is actually really good. So 10 meters in my actual experience. So this falls right smack with other $30 to $50 TWSs that I've checked. So definitely the Bluetooth 5.2 helped out in making the connection really stable as well. Also, I didn't encounter any disconnection also. And yeah, it connects really nicely with both lobes as well. So compared to the TRN before, I did encounter maybe some disconnections here and there, and also some problems with initial connection. But here, very seamless. I didn't encounter any issues with this. So yeah, for the connection, A plus on this. I really like the connection here overall.
But how is the sound quality? Actually, this should be crisp in terms of the overall sound quality. It might have some bass to it, but how is the sound quality versus the BM800 here? Let me know down in the comments below. Let's try to share sound quality here. We're also maybe gonna do some post-processing later. Let's see if we can, get the BM800 to a quality that may be near to a 2050 and 80. So this is the sound quality of the KZ-AZ09. So can you hear my voice fine? Is it clear? Of course, let me know down in the comments below. And this is the mic quality of the AZ09 with some people talking in the background. Is there some noise cancellation going on here? Can you still hear my voice fine? Of course, let me know down in the comments below.
Another thing to consider, guys, is I actually tried to put the wires inside of the case and it doesn't fit. So there might be a cable out there that can fit, but my usual cables, especially for the NF audios, doesn't fit. So yeah, this is not designed to put the cables in my opinion. Most cables won't fit in this one. Right, so let's try to close this thing. So for the KZ-AZ09, I really like this. So this is now the Bluetooth and TWS adapter that we're trying to look for. This will be a game changer for me because again, you can already use the IEMs, your favorite IEMs, as a TWS now. So in my overall experience, this just feels like a usual TWS. So the performance for me, the connection, the fit on the ear, it's very light. So it's just like a TWS, and that's the game changer for me. Because again, some people ask me a lot in the comments, what is a similar sound to maybe a Moondrop Starfields, and I cannot point out a 1:1 TWS sound there. So now you can just take your favorite IEMs and then make them wireless with this tool. And yeah, for me overall, the design is nice for me. It feels really good in the hand. The connection is really stable as well. It has a decent mic. It's quite understandable. Latency as well, decent. I wouldn't use it for some gaming, but if you're gonna watch maybe some YouTube videos, it will be decent. And also for me, yes, the sound quality for some casual listening will suffice. For more critical listening, of course, you should still go wired, no problem, because you can just take out the IEM and go wired if you want more critical listening. But for casual listening, which I think most people will use their AZ09, this will suffice for you. So overall, in terms of the value for money, this is great value for money, and I will recommend this. And I think this is the TWS adapter that you should buy. But of course, in terms of cons, this doesn't have aptX. So hopefully in the future, we can get that in future generations, even more expensive ones, but has aptX. I will gladly look at that as well. And also another con for me is the connector on this. So your IEM should support this connector for this to work. So those are the cons that I can think of, but I think still for sub $20, this is something that every enthusiast should have in their kit. This is well worth the price that you are paying for. Alright, so that's my look with the KZ-AZ09. This is a late review, I think. So I think some of you guys already have this. Did you encounter any issues with your kit? There a manufacturing issue that you did encounter with your KZ-AZ09? Let me know down in the comments below to inform the people here in the community. I didn't have any issues with mine, so I'm lucky with that. But with Chi-Fi, sometimes there's manufacturing issues here and there. So let me know down in the comments below if you did encounter some issues. And of course, I'm gonna use this more. So maybe if you have any questions for me, let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.